Today, students, we're going to do percent of a number. I have a problem up here, 20% of 30. Well, the first thing I want us to remember that is when you see the word of, that's going to mean multiplication. But before you multiply, we have to change this percent to a decimal. So 20%. And we know that if we don't see a decimal, it's at the end of the number. And we're going to go backwards 2 places. So 20% is the same thing as 0.20. So now we're going to multiply that by 30. And you can, if you have your calculator at home, you can use your calculator. But I'm going to multiply it out for you. And once you get to this point, you count how many places are behind the decimal, and you move the decimal over that many places. So 20% of 30 is 6. And our vocabulary word for today is percent. We've talked about this before, but to think about the word percent, it means per 100. Another way to put it is a ratio comparing a number and 100%. We're going to do the percent of a number using a word problem. There are 16 dogs at the dog park. %25 are small dogs. How many dogs are small? Well, we need to know what 25% of 16 is. And again, we have to make 25% into a decimal number. Move the decimal 2 places to the left, 0.25. And now we're going to multiply that by 16. 6 times 5 is 30. 2 times 6 is 12. And 3 more is 15. Put a 0. 1 times 5 is 5. And 1 times 2 is 2. When you add these together, you get 400, but you have to count how many numbers are behind the decimal. 1, 2. Your answer is 4 dogs are small. Your joke for today: what did the dog say when he sat on sandpaper? Ruff.